When the night is calm and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Rock stars, Eric Andres, your Guitar Sage here, and folks, today we're going to learn how to play Stand By Me. You've probably heard this done by a lot of folks. Specifically, this version's by Ben E. King, right? And the Otis Redding version will actually be a half step up from this, probably two of the more famous versions, okay? So let's talk about the key, and let's talk about all that good stuff. So I have this capoed at the 2nd fret today. So basically, I'm playing this as if I were in the key of G, but we're up a whole step. So this is actually in the key of A, okay? Not 2 up from G, but 2 down from G, because we've got the capo on here. More about that in the free course that you'll find below. If that makes no sense to you, then you need to watch that free course. Okay, so let's talk about this really quickly. What I'm going to do with you today, is I'm going to show you how to play these chords. I'm going to show you some bits and pieces, kind of like what I'm doing on the guitar here. Finger picking wise and that sort of thing. You could strum this, doesn't matter. I'm turning off my phone in case Eddie Van Halen calls. Does that a lot of times. Here we go. So we could do this with the capo off, so it would be like A, okay, then an F sharp minor. I'm going to just show you this really quickly, but I'm going to show you an easier version, okay, D, E7, and back to A. So if you want to have that bass line, which is actually a bass playing, not a guitar, okay? But I like to extrapolate everything from that song, make it sound as much like that song as possible. That always helps people, like if you're playing around the campfire in a jam or something like that. It gives that sound, those signature licks that catch people's ears. It's like a hook, if you will. And it catches their ear, and they go, oh, I know what song that is before you start playing it. So in this case here, if we played it in the open position, we got our A, and the bass line is E, G sharp A, A major, walk it down, A, G, we call that G sharp again, F sharp minor, and he even does this. Okay, then we're walking down, F sharp, E, D, okay, and then you're gonna go, so now that was D, F sharp, E, 7, and then that's it, and the basic lick again. Okay, now, most of you aren't probably gonna do that just because maybe you don't like the bar chord, you know, which some folks don't like bar chords. Here on YouTube, type in YourGuitarSage bar chords, and I'll show you how to do that. Or, better yet, free series below, YourGuitarSage.com/30, the top 30 lessons I teach all my students here in Nashville, and watch that, and that will get your technique to where you can play bar chords, okay? All right, so, but I'll teach you 300 something plus bar chords in that free series here on YouTube, YourGuitarSage bar chords. Just search for that. Okay, so that capo really helps us out. And I teach that in the free course as well. Basically teach you how to use the capo, how to know what key you're in, and that sort of thing. So now instead of A, we're playing an A, but what's going to feel like the key of G because we capoed, okay? So we're capoing the 2nd fret. Now the chords are going to be G, E minor, C, D7, or D. Okay, and we can trick that little bass line there a little bit. It sounds nicer to go boom, 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 but here we go. We can grab that D up top and then our bass line, okay? So chords are G, E minor, C, and D. I'm not going to show you those chords because you probably know those chords already. If not, you should. And that video where I show you how to play that and 5 other chords, complete the 9 essential chords, the 9 chords that if you know those chords, you can literally play millions of songs. That's true. That's like lesson number 5, I believe, in the free series, YourGuitarSage.com/30. So you need to know those chords. If you know that and how to use a capo, you're set. You can get it all over the fretboard, especially playing cool old tunes like this, okay? All right, so let's talk about, finger picking wise, what I'm doing, you can do this with a strum, doesn't matter. We could go, we could say, when the night has come and the land is dark, the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. So we could do a strum, and the strum that I'm doing here is like a 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and with some mutes, some right hand mutes, okay? So you need to know how to do your strumming as well. That's covered in the strumming video in the free series, all right? So 1, 2, and 4, and. If that's foreign to you, it doesn't need to be. These are building blocks for all guitar. You got to know that stuff. Watch the free series. I can't say it enough. I can't emphasize it enough to you. All right, so that's what I would do strumming-wise, 1, 2, and 4, and. Finger picking-wise, I like to do this. I like to go... Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm just plucking the bass note, and I'm lifting my hand up like this. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm hitting the high strings as well too. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, and 4 doesn't matter. In this case here, I'm doing 1, 2, and 3. So like thumb, high notes, mute. And you take that thumb and you hit it on the string so it smacks up against the string, the frets, and sounds like a snare drum, because that's exactly where the snare drum would be at. So that's what we're doing, is we're emulating a snare there, right? Take that thumb and do that. Okay, here on YouTube, I think I've got a video. Just type in Your Guitar Sage snare. I think that's on YouTube. It may be in the free course. I don't know. I've done a video for it. Okay, so there you go. So that's the picking pattern that I like to do. Oh, it's not done yet. It's so it's thumb, high notes, smack. Okay, so and then another high notes. So it's like, and then one more smack. So thumb, high notes, smack, high notes, smack. So like this. It's hard for me to break it down like this, but here we go. So you can hear that second high notes is a bit more pronounced. So it's like, this is the first one subtle. So it's like smack, loud, and then smack again. Now, this is going to be difficult for you if you've never done this before. So if you're expecting this just going to happen, it's not. Hear me say that to you. It's going to take a bit of practice. But once you get in the groove of it, you'll do it. My suggestion to you is just go slow. Break it down. Okay? And then it will sound like this. Okay? Now, with that being said, let's talk about that bass line. Oh, and the chords, right? G, E minor, C, D7. If I said D earlier, you could play D, but D7 is going to sound a little bit more like the song, okay? Now, as far as the bass line goes, oh, and by the way, if you like this video, hit thumbs up, my friend. Leave your comments below, all that good stuff. We'll cover that in a minute again, but hit thumbs up right now. Take a moment if you're digging this and if you're learning something. That will help others like I've helped you today. Thank you so much. All right, so the bass line you could do something like this. Hit that D note. Again, we're capoed, so go on how it feels instead of the actual notes. So the notes, so how it feels is D, F sharp, G. That's our bass line. Now you could go E, F F sharp, G. You could do that, but it sounds a little bit more authentic to play that D. Now, when you're walking down, that's G, F sharp, or G flat, however you want to call it, E minor. And that one little note I throw in there was a D. I'm grabbing that at the D string. Now here, this is E, D, and here's our C chord, look. And then, and for that, that's C, E, D. Okay, so slowly it might look like, sorry, one more time. Walk down. There's a D thrown in there. Now here, you got the walk down from your ring finger. That's a E, D, C, C, E, D, 7. So to me, that bass line sounds a little, it's not wonky, it's just, it's nice when it goes boom, 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 or boom, boom, boom. And for the first one, it doesn't do that, right? We got that high note. Doesn't bother me so bad, especially if you play it right, it sounds fine. Okay? Now, my friends, it's literally, that is the entire song. The verses, this is the chorus, everything. So nice and easy, right? That's what I try to do with you, is try to take songs that could be complicated, some of them that are complicated, and distill them down and make them nice and simple so that you can play like hundreds and hundreds of songs at, campfires and jams and stuff like that, and spread the love of music and make people happy. That's right, my friends. So hit thumbs up, leave your comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say about this song, about my teaching, about my hair, whatever. Even my haters out there, you drive up my video counts and give my videos lots of love, so thank you so much. Even though this is not coming from that place of love, that's okay. My friends, I'm on Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and all those places, and I would love to talk with you there. In fact, different stuff going on there. I do giveaways, give away thousands of dollars worth of goodies every single month, guitars, amplifiers, courses, books, you name it. So if you're looking for free stuff, I can help you out. And my goodness, my friends, if you haven't already, if you watched any one of my videos and you heard me talk about it, if you haven't taken advantage of it already, the top 30 lessons I teach all my students, the link is below. Or I have so many people say they want to visit me in Nashville and take lessons from me, and I say, yeah, come on down. That's totally fine, because people want to meet with me and learn guitar that way. But guess what? It's the same stuff that I'm teaching in those videos, but you get it for free. Or come to me and pay hundreds of dollars, maybe close to $1,000, and we'll get through all 30 of those videos. Your choice, my friends. Click the link, YourGuitarSage.com/30. It's free for you. My friends, let me know how I can help. I want to help you. I love playing guitar. I love teaching guitar. I can't believe this is my job, and it is. So please let me know how I can help you. As always, my friends, be kind to all beings. Every being wants to be treated with kindness and love. Wow, mysterious, huh? Well, you'd think that some people wouldn't get it. Every being, every living thing wants to have love and kindness, so show it to them. So be kind to all beings. Don't trust the man. Who's the man? You know who the man is. You just got to look around. He's all over the place. Don't trust the man. Question him. And by all means, practice your guitar. Practice, practice, practice. That's how you're going to get good. There's nothing holding you back from being an absolute master, from having me teach your songs. You have the power within you to do it. You just got to practice, and you got to have a good resource. Hopefully I can be that resource for you. Please let me know how I can help, my friends. As always, I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you. When the night is calm and the land is dark,